Hi, second graders. This is Miss Simmons with our whole group math video and practice for Friday, September the 18th, 2020. Okay, you're going to see a lot of stuff written on my paper right now, but don't worry, I'm going to give you time to catch up. So just like I have out my math notebook, you're going to go ahead and take out yours. If you have not done so already, just go ahead and pause this video and take it out. All right, today we are talking about addition and subtraction word problems. So we're going to be practicing both word problems with addition and word problems with subtraction. Okay, to kind of help us figure out if we're adding or subtracting, we are going to make a word problem vocabulary chart. All right, so in my chart here, I have a big addition sign at the top of this column and a big subtraction sign at the top of this column. When I see these words in a word problem, add, together, combine, in all, increase, join, plus, sum, and total, if I see those words in a word problem, I know I'm going to be adding. All right, if I look over here in my subtraction problem, my subtraction column, if I see words like decrease, difference, how many more, left, less than, minus, subtract, or take away, I know I will be subtracting. Okay, so I want you to make this chart in your journal as well. Okay, so you can pause this video and you can catch up and write all these words down in your word problem vocabulary chart. Okay, I'm going to be asking to see these during small groups, so make sure you get all of those words down. You can make your chart a little bigger if you need to. Make sure we're getting all those addition and subtraction word problem words in our chart. Okay, pause this video if you need to do the charts. And once you come back, we are going to talk more about word problems. Okay, our word problems. So we know our addition words and we know our subtraction words. If you can see here, I put stars around this phrase right here. How many more? How many more is in our subtraction column? It's a little tricky because it says the word more. Usually when we hear the word more, we think addition. But the phrase how many more is always going to mean subtraction. Okay, we're comparing two things to find out how much or how many more. Right, so this is our word problem vocabulary. Let's use it to practice a word problem. Okay, my word problem. We're just going to practice one, and then you guys are going to practice a bunch on your own. My first word problem, Jack has 13 cars. Igor has 6 cars. How many more cars does Jack have than Igor? Okay, so already I see one of my key phrases or key words in my word problem. So I'm going to underline that key phrase. Do you guys see it too? How many more? How many more? What column is how many more in? Is it in my addition column or my subtraction column? Hey, it is. It's in my subtraction column, so I know that I'm going to be subtracting in this word problem. All right, so I know what I'm going to be doing, but what numbers am I going to be subtracting? I'm going to look through my word problem and circle the numbers I'm going to be subtracting. Jack has 13 cars. 13 is one of my numbers. Igor has 6 cars. 6 is one of my numbers. How many more tells me I'm subtracting cars does Jack have than Igor? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in my equation. All right, I know I will be subtracting, so I'm going to go ahead and make my subtraction sign. When I'm subtracting, do I start with the smaller number or the bigger number? I always with subtraction start with the bigger number. Okay, so I'm starting with 13. Jack has 13 cars and Igor has 6 cars. We want to know how many more cars Jack has than Igor. I'm going to fill in my equal symbol. All right. With word problems, it is sometimes helpful to draw a picture, just like Miss Radney showed us last week. So we are going to draw this out. Jack has 13 cars. I'm not going to draw cars because that'll take too long. I'm just going to draw little dots to represent cars. So Jack has 13 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, Igor has 6 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many more cars does Jack have than Igor? Okay, so Jack has 13, Igor has 6. So 13 minus 6. Remember how many more? We're comparing the two. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many more cars does Jack have than Igor? Igor only has 6. How many more cars does Jack have? If I count out my dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see that Jack has 7 more cars than Igor. So 13 minus 6 is 7. So Jack has 7 more cars than Igor. All right, you did it. You solved a word problem. Okay, remember, I will be checking our vocabulary, our word problem vocabulary chart during small groups. So make sure, if you did not already, take time, pause the video, and write down all of your vocabulary words. This will help us in the future be able to solve word problems like a champ. All right, have an awesome Friday, guys. I will see you on Monday.